Hey everybody, just wanted to check in with you and share in some amazing news that I got while I was doing my show. So my friend Julie Reisler messages in a group that we're in, a speaking group, a mastermind, and says that she was accepted as TEDxUMD. So Julie Reisler, amazing friend and awesome person. She just got accepted as a TEDx. So I just wanted to reach out and just do a live and just I'm so happy for her. I posted a bunch of links for TEDx talks, for the group. So she was awarded. That was awesome. But the message is if you want to do something, go do it. If you want to do something, go do it. Pat, do it. Search and search and search. Look for links. I'm always posting links. Look for the links. Apply to the TEDx events. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't tank. That's what Wayne Gretzky, my favorite hockey player, said. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So take a shot. I was denied 8 times last year. Last year for my TEDx talk, I was denied 8 times. And guess what? On the 9th one, I was accepted. The year before that, I was denied 4 or 5 different times. So it took me 13, 14 applications to perfect, to find someone that liked what I had to offer. And I mean, just everything moved in the way that it should have moved. So just because you get a no one time, that means you're one step closer to a yes. And no, I did not resubmit the same proposal each time. I tweaked different things. I read it back and I wouldn't send the same one, but I would tailor it strictly for that particular audience, that particular event. But I also watched different TEDx talks from that event to kind of see the type of speaker that they were looking for. So what I did was I essentially looked at the TEDx talks that were offered at that TEDx event, from the past. I looked at, past speakers and all that. But yeah, it's the same basic talk, just a different spin. But you have to tailor your pitch and your talk to that event, right? To that event planner. I did a lot of research on who the event planners were, the area that event is happening in. There's a lot that went into that event, into applying to that event. So, Mark, good to see you, brother. Matt, what's up, buddy? Brian Gooch, what's happening? So yeah, if you want to be a TEDx speaker, search the events. They're not hard to find. You can just go to TED.com and find the events, TEDx events that are happening. And there's thousands of them, thousands and thousands and thousands of events that are happening. So if you want to apply, go to TED.com. And then you can search for the TEDx events that are happening. So I posted 3 or 4 of them. Right now, it's there's TEDx Austin's happening. I just saw one for a TEDx event. The deadline's tomorrow. It's in Denver, and they're doing auditions in person. So listen, every event is different. Every event. I didn't have to do any auditions. There wasn't a bunch of rounds you had to go through. It was just apply to this. And then if they want you, they'll talk to you about it. They'll kind of get some more information, whatever, and then they'll make a decision. Others, they were I got past the first round, but now the second round is I have to either call them on a video or I have to go in person and talk to them. And then there's another round. And then it's 4 rounds. It's up to the organizer. Every single TEDx application process is different. Every single one is different. So make sure that you download all of that stuff, top 10 speaking tips. It's all on the TEDx application, the website, all that. You have to make sure that you're applying the way they want you to apply. And here's a tip. Add an amazing stat. If you started off your application process, because what are you going to talk about? If you start off with 100,000 people die every day, holy crap, from what? What do they die from? I'm already hooked, right? If you said, hey, I'm going to talk about this, that, whatever, Start off with an amazing stat, or start off with a shocking story. Start off with a shocking story. Something like I started off with, in 2008, I tried to take my life. In 2008, I tried to take my life. And I just did a suicide awareness episode on my show, Life Transformation Radio. You can go back and look at it. I'm on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, Player FM, Google Play Music app. Subscribe to the show. But I did a 4-person panel suicide awareness show because that's what's near to my heart. But I led with that. A shocking story. In 2008, I tried to take my life. Boom. And I don't know if they were like, we want to hear more about that. But I'm not sure if that was the deciding factor, but that had a lot to do with it. So you can start off with a stat, like an amazing, over the top, the country is in trillions of dollars of debt, whatever. Make it a huge stat, or make it an inspiring story. Start off with something that everyone's like, what? Like, whatever the stat is, those are 2 tips that you're going to need. Just saying. So don't come in there sounding like everybody else. So should I lead with, I had $43K in debt. I would lead with how you got in debt. I whatevered and got $43,000 in debt in whatever time. I gambled for 4 months, my entire life savings, and became $43,000 worth in debt. So I give a little context to how I got into debt and in how long, what time frame, in a year, however long. So that would be good to lead with. But yeah, so I posted a bunch of links, and I'm so pumped. Like, I am like, yes, my friend Julie Reisler, she's going to come on my show. But I am super pumped that, she got accepted for her first TEDx talk. And I know she's jumping up and down, and everybody's, happy for her. So if you want to talk on the TEDx stage, instant message me, private message me. I'll be happy to answer any questions. I just submitted like 2 more for this year. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do another one this year. I'm really focused on speaking in Australia. That's my dream for this year. My buddy Anthony Frank helped me out, and I got to speak in Vegas back in January, a month ago. I got to speak in Vegas. Amazing Authority Maker Bootcamp event. That's a dream come true to speak in Vegas. Took my family there. It was great. Now I'm focused on speaking in Australia, but I've gotten to know a lot of TEDx speakers and event planners and stuff like that. So if you want to speak at a TEDx event, let me know. Private message me, whatever, and I'll try to do the best that I can to get you on that stage. So anyway, love you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to you very soon.